Ìràwọ̀ méjìlá apá kejì.
The 12 Stars Part 2 is here.
Tá a máa gbé wá sétí gbọ́ yín ní ọjọ́ àánú.
That we will be bringing to your hearings every Wednesday.
Sáré gbọ́ bí ìtàn ayé mi ṣe lọ.
Listen to how the story of my life goes.
A bí mi.
I was born.
Ìyá àti bàbá ńgbà tán bí mi.
When my mother and my father had me,
Wọ́n bá sọ pé wọ́n bí gẹ́ẹ̀lì o.
they were like, oh, we had a girl.
Orúkọ mi bá ń jẹ́ Abigail.
Then they named me Abigail.
Wọ́n bá rí i pé a fi adé kẹ́ mi láti ìsàlú òde ọ̀run.
And they realized that I was crowned with, mercy and pampering from heaven.
Wọ́n bá mọ̀ sọ pé adé ìṣẹ̀dá fi adé kẹ́ mi o.
Okay, and they realized that God crowned me from heaven and they named me Oluwakemi.
Adékẹ́mi.
Adekemi.
Wọ́n bá rí adé tí ìṣẹ̀dá fi dé mi lórí.
And they saw the crown that God put upon
Àwọn
me.
ìran mi bá ń yọ̀.
And my people, my kindred, they rejoiced.
Wọ́n bá sọ mí ní Múrádéyọ̀.
And they rejoiced and they called me Muradeyo.
Ayọ̀ tó kúnnú ìran mi.
This joy that filled my generation.
Ó wá jẹ́ kí n jẹ́ Adédìran.
And they used that to name me Adediran.
Adé tó di ìran fún mi.
Now, this crown that became
Òun ló
generational
wá fi gbé oyè mi ga.
established my position
Ó mo fi ń
as
jẹ́
a queen.
Adégbóyèga.
That is why they called me Adegboyega.
Ìyá oyè mi tó gbéga.
Now, God elevating me,
Ó ń lọ̀ràn mi ṣe dára.
that is why my ways are
Ó mo
pleasant.
tún ṣe lọ tan máwọn Ìgbò
And that is why I went to relate to the Igbo people.
tí mo fi ń jẹ́ Uzoma.
And God named me Uzoma.
Uzoma jẹ́ pé ọ̀nà mi dára ní Yorùbá.
Uzoma means my ways are pleasant in Yoruba
Orúkọ mi
language.
lẹ ti gbọ́ yẹn.
Those are my names.
Ẹ má bínú púpọ̀.
Please don't be angry that it's
Ìràwọ̀
many.
méjìlá ló wá ka ìròyìn.
The 12 stars have brought the news.
Mo
to me.
padà mò ń lọ ní ìròyìn mi.
I am going back to the news.
Ẹ rántí pé
program.
mò ń jẹ́ ìràwọ̀ méjìlá kí wọ́n lè bá a dára rẹ mọ̀.
Remember, I answered the 12 stars so you can recognize yourself.
Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni ọ́.
I want you to know you are a servant of
Ìwọ
God.
tó ò tí wo part one sáré bá mi
If
wò.
you have not watched part 1, please go and check it
Bọ́lọ́run
out.
ṣe ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ló ń bá wọ sọ̀rọ̀.
As God is talking to me, He is also talking
Dára rẹ
to me.
mọ̀ lónìí o.
Recognize yourself today.
Mo tún sọ nínú apá kìíní pé ọmọ ọdún méjìlá mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́
I
ìránṣẹ́.
mentioned it in part 1 that I started my ministry working at the
Péèyàn ń
12.
dákọ ìràwọ̀ méjìlá ọmọ ọdún méjìlá mo gbọ́ rí láyé mi.
Mentioning 12 stars, I heard it for the first time when I was 12 years.
Mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé n tí ìràwọ̀ jẹ́.
I don't even know what stars
Kí n
are.
tó mọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run gan dá ìràwọ̀ méjìlá mo wá ọmọ 36 years.
Before I realized that God created 12 stars, I was up to 36 years of
Kí n
age
tó mọ̀.
before I knew.
Ẹ wá gbọ́ mi o.
Now listen to me.
Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́mọ ọdún méjìlá?
What happened when I was
Èmi
12?
ìràwọ̀ méjìlá tí mo jókòó yìí.
I, the 12 stars.
Mo
sitting
jẹ́
down.
olódo lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀.
Oh, I was like, I don't know book very
Mi
well.
ò mọ nǹkan kan rárá.
I know nothing. In
Tá a bá ti
education.
wọnú exam hall mi yìí tí ẹ rí nǹkan
In
kan.
school, when we want to write exams,
Èmi máa ń
don't write.
ru kíláàsì jẹ́jẹ́ mi ni.
I always carry the class on my head.
Ìjọ́ tí àwa 30 la wà nínú kíláàsì nígbà tí mo wà ní primary school. Ìjọ́ tí n bá gbé 29 inú mi máa ń dùn ni.
We are 30 in class. Whenever I get 29, I feel so excited.
Inú mi ó mọ dùn pé mi náà ṣáàjú èèyàn
And
kan
I
lọ.
will feel like, after all, I passed one person.
Bàbá tó bí mi nìkan ló máa ń ṣàìdí mi.
It was only my dad that do side me.
Gbogbo àwọn tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn máa fọwọ́ tì mí lórí
Every
kólódó
other
ni.
person will keep telling me, you are good for nothing.
Àbáǹtì lọ bàbá tó bí mi ó sọ pé tí ò bá páàsì lọ́dún ìyá mi ó páàsì lọ́dún tó ń bọ̀.
And my father kept on pushing me forward like, if she did not pass this year, next year she
Èmi ò
will
wá
do
mọ̀
better.
pé ọmọ ọdún méjìlá ni mo jẹ́ bàbá tó bí mi ló jẹ́ kí n mọ̀.
And I didn't even realize I was 12. It was my
Ọjọ́
father
tí
that
mo gbọ́
told me.
ọjọ́ tí mo kọ́kọ́ gbóhùn adániwáyé nìyẹn.
That was the first day I ever heard a voice.
Bàbá
of
tó
God.
bí mi wá pè mí.
My father told me,
Ìyá mi Múrádéyọ̀
my mother, Muradeyo,
ó fẹ́ pọ́ ọmọ ọdún méjìlá.
you want to turn 12.
ẹ fẹ́ ṣe ìdánwò,
You want to have an exam in school.
dákun má dojú tì mí.
Please do not disgrace
Mo wá
me.
promise wọn pé àkàn má wọrí
Then I promised my dad not to
pé
worry,
ìyanu ó ṣẹlẹ̀.
that something good will
Mo bá
happen.
kàwé fún ìdánwò yìí.
And I read for this
Mo
exam.
kàwé bí ẹni máa kú.
I read like someone that wants to
Ìgbà
get
tí
something.
rìsọ́ọ̀tì ó jáde,
When the results came out,
mo bá tún gbòdo.
oh, I failed woefully.
Mo wá ń feel bad.
Then I felt so bad.
Mo kàn gbé báàgì school mi ni.
Then I carried my school
Mo
bag
wá ń rìn káàkiri.
and I was walking
Mo
around.
wá ń rèrò burúkú.
I had so many bad
Bíi
thoughts.
kí mọ́tò pa mi kí ó tiẹ̀ mọ́ rántí mi
Like
mọ́.
I had bad thoughts like a car should just
Ibi tí
jam
mo
me
ti ń
and-
rìn ká pé mi ò ní tètè lọlé.
When I was going around that I won't go home on time,
Mi ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kán máa wo ńgbà tí gbogbo wọn bá ti wo result àwọn ọmọ yòókù tán lèmi ó tó wá délé lọ́wọ́ rọ̀lẹ́.
I was waiting for evening time when they would have finished checking all their children's
Mo
results.
rántí lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn mo wá jókòó lórí iyẹ̀pẹ̀.
I remember those years I sat on the sand.
Àwọn ọmọ kúkúkú tí mo jù lọ tán jọ ọmọ ọdún méje lọ gbogbo wọn ń gbé result tòde mi lọ gbégbèkúgbè.
And little children that were, that are senior in age, they made excellent
Mo wá
results.
gbóhùn náà kúlúkúlú tó pe ìràwọ̀ méjìlá.
Then I heard that gentle voice that called the 12
Mo wá ń
stars.
wò ó pé ta ni ń pè mí kẹ́nì kankan mọ́ pè mí o.
Then I said, oh, who is calling me? Please, nobody should call me.
Ló wá sọ fún mi lọ́dún náà lọ́hùn.
And he told me that year,
Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó o ṣubú kó o lè bá a dìde.
I want you to fall so that you can rise.
Tó o bá ṣubú ò lè síwájú.
If you don't fall, you cannot be ahead.
Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kó o dára rẹ mọ̀ pé olórí ni ọ́.
I want you to recognize yourself that you are a leader.
Ohùn yẹn wá,
The voice
ó
came.
bá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
He spoke to me.
Inú mi dùn.
And I was very happy.
Mo gbé báàgì mi mo lọ
I
ní.
took my bag and I went to home.
Ọdún náà ni iṣẹ́ ìránṣẹ́ mi ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
That was the year my ministry
Tá a bá
started.
dé apá kẹta,
When we get to the third
màá
part,
tún tẹ̀síwájú.
I will continue.
Kí la fẹ́ sọ ní apá kẹta
What
ìtàn
do we want to
ìtàn ìràwọ̀
say?
méjìlá?
What do we want to speak about in the third
Kí là ń
part?
pè níràwọ̀?
What do we call star?
Ṣé ìràwọ̀ rẹ fi ọ́ hàn ṣá?
Does your star make you known to people?
Ṣé ìràwọ̀ mi fi mí hàn?
Is your star shining?
Ọ̀nà tí ìràwọ̀ mi fi mí hàn,
The ways my star shows me,
èmi ó sọ fún wọn.
I will tell you.
Ọ̀nà tí ìràwọ̀ rẹ ó fi ọ́ hàn,
The way your star will
èmi ó
make
jẹ́
you
ọmọ
known,
lápá kẹta.
I will tell you in the third
Dákun
part.
pàdé mi lápá kẹta.
Please meet me in the part 3 of
Ó
this
sì
story.
dá mi lójú.
And I am very sure
Àtẹ̀mí àtiwọ́
both you and
yóò
I,
jọ dára fún gbogbo wọn.
it shall be well with us.
Ire o.
Goodness.